Good morning students and welcome to another online physical science class of St. Michael's Academy. Today I am going to discuss the sums related to volume of a gas and vapor density. So let's start the another part of chemical calculation. What is volume of a gas or what do you mean by volume of a gas? Let's discuss. STP refers to standard temperature of 0 degrees Celsius and pressure of 1 atmosphere. Room conditions refer to the temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and the pressure of 1 atmosphere. This means that 1 mole of any gas occupies the same volume at STP, which is 22.4 decimeter cube or 22.4 liter. Now see, volume of 1 mole of a gas. Suppose 1 mole of helium is equal to 6.023, approximate they have written 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. That means Avogadro number. STP means standard temperature and pressure. So at standard temperature and pressure, 1 mole helium is equal to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 atoms, and volume, standard temperature and pressure means at 0 degrees Celsius and 760 millimeter mercury. So 1 mole of He is equal to 22.4 liter. That means volume of 1 mole of helium is equal to 22.4 liter. Now next diagram, molar volume. The molar volume of a gas is measured at STP. Obviously always it is 22.4 liter for 1 mole of any gas. Okay, so you can see 1 milliliter helium, 1 milliliter oxygen and 1 milliliter nitrogen. 4 gram, 32 gram, 28 gram of He, O2 and N2. 273 Kelvin, here also same, here also same. 1 atmosphere pressure, 1 atmosphere pressure, 1 atmosphere pressure. Hope so you have understood. Now let's start the sums related to volume of a gas.
Now students, the next sum. Next sum is calculate the mass of number 3, 11.2 liters, 60, 11.2 liters of helium at STP. STP means standard temperature and pressure. Now first you have to identify whether it is gas or solid or liquid, etc. So helium, He means helium. Helium, so He stands for helium and helium is a gas. That's why they have given volume of this. Okay. So
Now, what is vapor density? Vapor density is the density of a vapor in relation to that of hydrogen. It may be defined as mass of a certain volume of a substance divided by mass of same volume of hydrogen. Vapor density, or V, is equal to mass of n molecules of gas divided by mass of n molecules of hydrogen. N is an unknown number. N is variable. Okay. Now, see this diagram. Air is equal to 1. Vapor density of air is equal to 1. Approximately 1.0. Heavier than air, that is 1.6. So, vapor density greater than 1, it sinks. Like this, it will come down, sinks. And vapor density less than 1, lighter than air, that is 4, it will rise. See, it's rising. Now see this diagram. Methane less than 1.0, so it's rising. Air 1.0 exactly. And chlorine greater than 1.0, that's why it's sinking. Now let's start the sums related to vapor density. But before that, I'm going to prove M is equal to 2D. This is a very important equation. So I am showing in the next video of that proof.
Now we are going to start the sums related to vapor density. So numerical problems related to molecular mass and vapor density. So let's start the sum. Sum number 7. Sum number 7. First I am reading the sum. At STP, weight of 250 milliliter of a gas is 0.7317 gram. Density of hydrogen at STP is 0.08987 gram per liter. Calculate the vapor density and molecular weight of the gas. First you see, read the question properly. They have mentioned density of hydrogen at STP is 0.08987, whatever they have told, gram per liter. But they have given in the question the first sentence, at STP weight of 250 milliliter of a gas is 0.7317 gram. So first we have to find out at STP weight of 250 milliliter gases they have given. What? Therefore, at STP weight of 1000 milliliter or 1 liter gas. Why? Because hydrogen, density of hydrogen they have given in 1 liter, so we have to find out in 1 liter only. So 1000 milliliter or 1 liter gas is equal to, by numerator it's coming this by this into this. That means that only I have written, calculation done, it's coming 2.9268 gram. Hope so you have understood. Your main question I know it will be that only why they have finding out in 1000 milliliters. So this is the answer. Therefore, vapor density directly you can calculate. D is equal to this divided by hydrogen that I have told just now. So this by this, it is coming to the simple division. First I have cancel the decimal. After that see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 0 will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Then dividing simply it will come 22.567. It's coming actually till 3 decimal I have taken. So as we got the third decimal, that's 7. That means it is exceeding 5. And this is a 6, so it will be 7. So equal to 32.57. This is first answer. This is the vapor density of gas. Now I have to find out the molecular weight of the gas. Molecular weight is equal to M. Since M is equal to 2T, so M is equal to 2 into vapor density. Weight when I multiply it will come 65.14. So this is the second answer. So now I am going to prove one formula. But before that, I am going to tell you what is vapor density. What is vapor density? See, the molar mass of gaseous substance is twice its vapor density. This is the formula. That is M is equal to 2T. How to prove? I am saying. But before that, at same temperature and pressure, the definite volume of a gas. At same temperature and pressure, the definite volume of a gas is how much time
Example of vapor density. Vapor density is defined as the ratio by weight of certain volume of vapor or gas at certain temperature and pressure to the weight of same volume of hydrogen at the same temperature and pressure. It is independent of temperature. So molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. Now, if molecular weight is equal to 70, then 2 into 70, that means 140 is the vapor density. Now, molecular mass of COX is 28x. So, therefore, 28x is equal to 140. Therefore, x is equal to 5.
Now the next sum. Next sum means number 8. First I am reading the sum. An element X produces a volatile compound of vapor density 8.5. In this sentence that you have to take that X is an element, it is forming a compound, vapor density of that particular compound is 8.5 and some volatile compound. That's it. The percentage of X in that particular compound is 82.3. How much X is present in that compound? Okay, percentage they have told. You have to find out the original weight of that particular element in that particular compound. So let's start. First, molecular weight of gaseous compound. Before that, they have told since vapor density is equal to 8.5, so we can find out molecular weight from here. So therefore, M is equal to 2 into D. So therefore, M is equal to 2 into 8.5, that is coming 17. So M as 17 is the molecular weight of that particular compound. Now, percentage of X element in the compound is 82.3. So 100 parts by weight of the compound contains 82.3 X. 82.3 gram X means 82.3 gram X. Okay. 82.3 gram X. X is a compound over here like A, B, C, like H, E. X is the element over here. So by utilization, therefore, 1 part by weight of the compound contains 82.3 divided by 100 gram X. Therefore, 17 parts. From where 17 parts is coming? Because molecular weight of that particular compound is 17. So 17 parts by weight of the compound contains 82.3 by 100 into 17 gram X. After exact calculation, it's coming 13.991 gram X. So approximately you can take 14 gram X and that is the answer.
You need to do all the sums in your physical science exercise book. For any doubts or queries, please email me at shudeshna1.sma@outlook.com. We also welcome your responses by way of your views and feedback on the PPTs or videos at feedback.stmichaelsacademy@gmail.com. Thank you, students, and have a nice day.